We live in a world in which it's almost impossible to know anything for sure. Any stated fact is based on some sort of assumption. This creates a world in which you must question everything, but even in such a world, I believe there are some things I know for sure. One thing I know for sure is that I don't want to be anyone else. I am who I am because of my past experiences. I have flaws, but so does everyone else. Our dreams and aspirations are our essence. We cannot judge ourselves in comparison to others. We must judge ourselves in comparison to our past. I know for sure that nothing compares to eating ice cream and watching chick flicks with your closest friends. We all need a break from reality and need people we can be wild and crazy with. Family and friends are the most important people in our lives. My sister passed away when I was 15, and I learned the hard way that you should never take your family and friends for granted. In the end, they are all that matters. Another thing I know for sure is that everyone is struggling with something in some way. No matter how many challenges we face as human beings, the sun will always rise in the morning. We need to learn to trust others and share each other's burdens. In this way, we can thrive as a community. I know for sure that I want to be a gardener rather than a lawn cutter. A gardener touches the world around them and makes a real, lasting impact, whereas the lawn will regrow in a week and the lawn cutter will be forgotten. This I learned from Ray Bradbury, author of Fahrenheit 451. It still holds true in many aspects of life. We all have the ability to change the world, but we must put others first. This is why I aspire to work for Doctors Without Borders and to open a free clinic in America for the underprivileged. That will make a lasting impact on the world around me. The people who have huge dreams and don't allow others to tell them to be realistic are seen as crazy in our society, but the crazy ones are the ones who change the world. You don't need to be famous to be important to someone, and if you can change just one life, your life was a success. I also know that I need education to thrive. Life isn't merely about surviving, it's about living, and ignorance is not bliss. Education has always been one of the highest priorities in my life, and I've succeeded because of that priority. We must be willing to feel the pain that wisdom brings us and impart that wisdom unto others. The final thing I know for sure is that youth is not wasted on the young. I once read a Buddhist quote that goes, "The trouble is, you think you have time." This is because we, as children, are told that life is like a ladder. We go to school for 13 years, go to college, graduate school, get a career, have a family, retire, and then we get to live. But what if we have it all backwards? Sometimes huge movements are started by young people just like us. We have strength in numbers and aren't polluted by the negativities that come with age. In youth, everything is possible, and many people thrive in the possibilities. The people who say that youth is wasted on the young are the people who were too afraid to simply live. That's why we must go abroad in college, have adventures, be young and stupid, yet studious and wise. It may be hard to know anything for sure, but simple truths are worth knowing. I want to impart this knowledge onto my peers by becoming a residence assistant. I would do this through mentoring, bulletin boards, and simple conversations. Put your heart into your beliefs, and they will never fail you.